guys, we are here in a new video, this time in English again, because I want to analyze my top 16 feature match, just give my thoughts on my plays and also on all these cool stuff. And as a commentator also in English, I thought, okay, let's do it in English as well, so I can get a little bit more information on all people. And yeah, let's start directly in the video. I hope it's cool for you. Let me know in the let me know in the comments. And I'm sorry for a little bit missing in my English. It's my second English video and I just have sometimes the problem that I can't find a word. But as I try, I will find it later on or build a big sentence and then I can explain what I mean. So okay, let's start the video. I just introduce the top 16 feature match. Have fun, guys. And here we are. I'm sorry for the bad video connection at the moment, but it will get better in the video. Just adds a little bit of problems with the connection now, but it will load and it's get better, I should say. Okay.
A pretty hot deck indeed.
Here we are. I just want to check this in the quality to make it a little bit better. So, okay. First of all, it was my first feature match with the new system, I should say, with the headphones and yeah, also on. I had feature matches in the previous, but it was written or with video, but without the headphones. So this was my first time. It was really cool. And I have to say thank you to my opponent, he was a really nice guy. Thank you to Giuseppe, it was a really nice game and we can talk to each other really clearly and it was really cool. But you can still hear some, something from the outside, the publicum. So the people, they are crying and make some noise, you can still hear that, but not so really good. And you can't really hear the commentators, but it's really good. Okay, let's start with the feature match, guys.
Patrick Hoffman on Kashtira with quite a few pyros or fire type monsters, fire attribute.
Aren't they all psychic?
And I won the dice roll. It's really important this matchup.
I mean, Rysart is a warrior.
9.
Yep. Oh. And he's also fire attribute.
This was
At least that. I will give you that, of course.
Just 1 second, I make the noise a little bit.
We are starting it up with the one-up with the
I start with terraforming to search the field spell. I know that my opponent is playing Labyrinth, so that I was sure that he's not playing Gorn Lockburn. And this is the reason why I just search for the field spell and then special summon the Unicorn, which I did in the next move. You can see that here. And now my opponent knows, okay, I have Unicorn on the board, but I have also the field spell. And when he's now using an Ash, I can still play my game and can still go on. My hand was really good in game 1. So I search for Theosis, I believe. Then I activate Theosis. And still, if he has now Ash, I can still go on with the field spell and go for a Rysart. This was my plan. But he has no Ash for the Theosis, and so I can go for Fenrir, use the effect of Fenrir, and grab Ogre, I believe, because I just want to get to the trap card and just want to make my crazy end board, I should say, with a Rysart pass and have prediction and other cool shenanigans and tactic cards on the board. I still activate then the field spell to search my deck, and yeah. I get Scarecrow Cash, I believe, and now I has also Burst. I normal summon the Ogre, search for the prediction. This is pretty what I did every turn, I should say. Not every turn, just every match when I could do that. I just start with the Ogre, go and grab the preparations, and still make my Rysart with some cash cards and also on.
Note that because we're playing versus Labyrinth and there's going to be a lot of strap cards, you could just look at the opponent's hand and banish 1 card from it face down.
So they explained the effect of preparation. Now you can see it also in the window, I should say.
He could possibly have extended a lot more, but has decided to go for the more cautious approach.
Yeah, but Labyrinth.
And then I activate Pot of Prosperity, which is also great against Labyrinth. And although the cards you banished with the Prosperity was cool interaction, so that you get the Goliath, the Garubas, and all these cards. So that's really good. And yeah, I'm sure I get Ash Blossom here, but I just want not to spoiler it. I just want to. Yeah, there's the Ash Blossom, there's Book of Moon and all so on. But against Labyrinth, if you know, Ash Blossom is really good to stop the Labyrinth trap cards, to stop the Volcom Labyrinth, the big Volcom Labyrinth. When you can stop it, that's really good.
We can attach one of those face down cards.
And now the good thing is that Arisat triggers here, so that I can attach the Goliath. Because I was sure that he used Gamma a match before. I was at top 32, I sat next to him, and we had a deck check at top 32, and at this time I had the chance to look to Giuseppe's deck, not directly, but to Giuseppe's play style, and this was really good for me. This was really good knowledge. And here I activate directly the preparation, so that he is forced in knowing, okay, just there is preparation on the board to make a little bit pressure, and to have the chance if I need to special some Fenrir or something else. Well, yeah, because I was sure if he has evenly, it doesn't really matter, because yeah, you can have to banish his face down still then and keep the Riser on the board. But he has no evenly. This is the reason why I normally summon Ariana. And this is, then I saw, okay, he has no evenly. I can use Chalice on Ariana to not get him Labyrinth and attach more materials on my Riser, which was really good.
The other trap card activates.
And there still needs to be a Kashtira mon.
I don't think that makes really sense that we have in the background the commentators, because you can't hear really something from him when I taught a lot of things. And yeah, we can see he used Pot of Duality now. And I guess there was a question then with the chain links, but it wasn't really matter about the chain links. And yeah, I just attached more materials on my Arisat. And yeah, of course he had Prosperity, but still the good thing is that he has Ariadna on the board, and so I'm not afraid for evenly, because it's not really possible that he can use evenly. He then used Prosperity, of course. You can see his extra deck now. Yeah. And he grabbed a lot of good traps, but as you can see, there's no evenly, so maybe he didn't play it in the main deck. I'm not sure at the moment. I didn't see his deck profile. I'm not sure if it is up or not, but as you can see, he added a skill drain, which was really cool that he added a skill drain. And then I had the chance to attach another material, but I wasn't sure, okay, what can I attach now, because I have every good material from the extra deck, every good extra deck under Arisat, so I started to get Pot of Prosperity and something else back. I could also get a card from my opponent, but I don't want to get this. Then he used the effect of Heavenly Prison, which is really good as well. But in the end, I have also the chance that I can use the effect of Arisat, banish a trap card from him, which is really good to make a lot of pressure. And the next point is that I special summon it back with the preparation, which is really good too. The Arisat triggers here so that I can attach another card. The commentators ask, I can remember that why I don't attach the card from my opponent, but I was sure I don't want to give him any trap card in the graveyard. Because when I banish face down a card like Big Volcom or something like this, and I attach this to Arisat, it's not really good. And this is the reason why I don't want to, I know only one trap from my opponent, which was the card which he got with the, Prosperity. This is the only trap I know, and yeah, why I want to just attach Big Volcom maybe then. And I spotted some Fenrir here, back with the preparation, and Then I can start, okay, searching with the Fenrir again. And he want to activate his welcome here, but you know that I have Ash get it back from the Pot of Prosperity, and so I can use it here. And he was thinking a moment, and I was believing, okay, maybe he has Skill Drain or something like this. And yeah, he can't really negate the Ash Blossom. And I still then search for the Fenrir. I can't see what I added, and I can't really remember what I added, but I'm sure that is a big monster because I want to just go for the OTK. Just make pressure. I didn't activate Preparation yet, it's a misplay from my side. I know that he has the Heavenly Prison and he is forced to activate him then, but I didn't use the Preparation yet, this is a misplay because I didn't remind her really that when he activated Trap Guard and I still negate the effect with Ash, that I can still activate Preparation. That was a small misplay from my side, I should say that. Then I normal summon the Unicorn because I just want to go for the OTK here. I just get more and more pluses, I should say. Because when I have more resources, I can really outgrind Labyrinth really good. But I also want to go for the OTK, which is a really good point here from Kashtira. You can go easily with 2 or 3 summons or 4 summons just for a good OTK, because your monsters are really big with really good effects as well. And yeah, this is really good. I can just special summon from the prediction in the battle phase, and this is the reason why I just have these 3 monsters on the board. And if I can just go this way, I just make now Theosis target the Unicorn to get 1 monster more on the board because I had enemy control on hand. So I was sure, okay, if he has the Lady Labyrinth, I'm sure I can't activate enemy controller directly because I can target her when he has a back row. But I know 1 back row is not alive. That was the terror of the Sure, I can banish it with the Riser past turn, but if not, there's 1 trap card he can't activate really, and there's only 1 trap card he can activate. But still, the monsters are strong enough, and I just outgrind him if I don't OTK him this turn. As you can see, there are so many cards banished by Giuseppe, and so I can attach more and more cards to my really strong Risat. And now, I'm sure I just want to go for the OTK and just say battle phase. You say, okay, what can happen here? And I just want to attack with the Fenrir and use the effect of Fenrir, because this is still a OTK. These 3 monsters are OTK because they're more than AK. But I was sure that he has a trap card, really. So here, I want to clarify that I have firstly to attach with a Risat before I have a replay. And then I have a replay, I just attack with Fenrir, and now he is forced to use Skill Drain, I believe, which is kind of scary, but I can still chain the Risat to negate, to banish the Skill Drain. If I don't do that, and the last cast is the Oasis, the Terror of Oasis, or what's the called name, you know what I mean, the other trap card he had get in the first turn with Pot of Prosperity, he can activate it and remove my Risat from the play, which is not really good. And yeah, but here I banish the Skill Drain, get more pluses for the Risat. But he chained the Heavenly Prison. And here we may clarify, okay, I can't chain the prediction because he said, okay, directly chaining to the Heavenly Prison. But I just want to activate the trap card here. But it doesn't really matter because he can't use the trap card, the trap tricks. And I still have enemy control on hand, I know that. And yeah, what's gonna happen here really? The last card is perhaps the Terror of the Oasis, I don't know the real name, but you're still sure what I mean, I hope. the trap card which you get first, which is target one card on the field and one card in the graveyard and change these cards. But he can't use it because he have to put the card in a graveyard which he targets, so it's not possible. It's just, yeah, he can't use it really. And here, the thing is, I just want to make it sure and ask for the effect, but I'm still in the position that I can attack with Fenrir, and I just use enemy controller to get the Heavenly Prison and won game 1 because I just OTK here. This was really, really good. And this was game 1 really. And I believe we can go directly to game 2 because I make them on mute so you can't hear them really. But I just want to go to game 2. Here we are. Okay. So Giuseppe is starting here, and I don't know why the quality is really bad here. I'm sorry for that, but my internet is not the best, I should say that. I hope it will get better in the video. Maybe I can try it again, and yeah. Okay, now it's a little better. Okay. Yeah, he said 3 cards in the back row. No, 4 cards. And I can remember that I heard in a crowd that they called, oh, he bricked, but I was sure he is playing Labyrinth, so he did not really brick. He just play his Labyrinth game and just have trap cards. And here's he using Iron Wall, and this was kind of hard for me, because I can't use the Pot of Desire or Pot of Prosperity, which I had in hand. And I also start with 3 field spell, I can remember that, and that is really hard. But I didn't have Lightning Storm, Feather Dust or anything else in hand. I just try to grind and hope that he has no really a big welcome, so that I can make a lot of pressure with my monsters because they are really strong. But yeah, we will see what's happened in the game really. There was no response from him. I just asked this for a good roll, but I was sure that he has no draw. And then I special summoned the Unicorn, which I searched. And now he's thinking about that, if it is a good point or not. And he make welcome directly, the welcome Labyrinth instead. Not a big welcome, it's just welcome Labyrinth. You can see it now here. And he summoned the Lady Labyrinth. And here's the problem, I can't really attack the Lady Labyrinth. But yeah. Then I used the effect of Unicorn. Oh, I did not attack, I just used the effect of Unicorn, I believe. And he chained Welcome Labyrinth directly to it. To the search. I just yeah, I read the card. If when she is protected for the targeting effect, I wasn't 100% sure if all cards have set or just one card. But now I'm sure, and yeah. I did not play really often against Labyrinth, but I know that I have to make a lot of pressure in this matchup because they can grind a lot, and if they have traps and you have not really outward, it go worse. And here's the deck can only be one, which was really, really strong. And in this case, I was not sure that I can still special summon a Riser, I should say that. In my head, I can only special summon another card, another physic monster. But I remember then when the judge told me, okay, you have to special summon something else, which is possible, is the Riser. I'm sure if I had one in hand, but I still play 2 and don't send them out really, so I just can't special summon a Riser. So he made me clear that I have to special summon a monster when I can use the Theosis really, and this is what I did here. I just special summon the Orisat. It never came up before that there can only be one on the field, and so I did not really remember that there is just another card. But I should say it was not bad that it happened here, because Rysart, but Rysart is not bad here at this point. I'm sure I can use the effect because of Iron Wall, but it's another body on the board, and still protect my life, and yeah, my monster get a little bit stronger, and I just can look and just chill a little bit. Because I won game 1 and we have not really a life point difference here at the moment, and I just can wait for my tech cards, for my Evil for my... Evil is not a good option here because I roll, but I just can attack for... I just can wait for a Lightning Storm because another field spell lands, so I can set my field spell over the other's field spell, or for the Feather Duster, which was my plan really. I'm still not sure what is this back row, but we can see it, I guess. So we may clear the life points here, I should say, and count here again, but I guess there was just a misunderstanding, not really a problem here. And he has the tail. So if I had Feather Duster or the Lightning Storm, I just had a really good chance to it. And here now we can just get more pluses with the Lady Labyrinth, which is really good. Yeah, I just asked him for the position where you want to special summon back the Unicorn. And he said Punishment. Punishment is really strong against my deck and also strong. But he can also get back the Volcom Labyrinth, and it's really good as well that it is not banished because of Iron Wall. So he has a lot of, not comeback I should say, a lot of pressure I should say, that's a little bit better to phrase that. And yeah, I just was in trouble, but I just have not a lot of resources on hand or just good cards against it, but I still try my best to remove really the Lady Labyrinth from the board. Because when I can do that, I can make also a lot of pressure. And the good thing is that Kashtira is also a good grind game with Bertham also on, and so you can stay really long in this game. But I was still okay if only 10 or 12 minutes remain. I just screw here if I have no chance to get Feather Duster or Lightning Storm or something else, because I just want to go first game 3 and don't want to roll a dice when you're playing the top cut and you are there's a tie in the match. You will roll a dice who's going first, and if I have the chance to go first without rolling a dice, I guess a little bit better. But I just try my best to keep in this game because we have more than 10 minutes still before the last 10 minutes, and so I can draw maybe Feather Duster or something else. Or maybe I can inflict him a little bit damage so that I can go on for something else. And here I believe happened a misplay, because I go here for this guy, for the Donna, but it is not possible because when you use the effect of Rysart, the special summon effect, you can't go for other things than Exceeds. But I did not remember that really. So there is a short misplay here. And also the judge did not catch that, but it did not really matter here really. The only thing why I did it was that I can activate Birth and go for Ogre and take over the Lady Labyrinth. That was my plan really. Here's the punishment, and yeah. Still not really matter. If I have Trust here, that would be really good as well, because I can go for Lightning Storm, set my last field spell which I had in hand, and just activate Lightning Storm and destroy his whole back row, but I did not have Trust or something like this, because you want to activate the effect of a monster now, enters, but yeah, I did not have Trust here at this point, what is a little bit bad. One funny short story for Trust. I have I made a misplay against Joshua Smith with Trust, and I will explain it in another video how you can go on with misplays and don't destroy yourself, really. Because misplays happen still. We are all humans, and it's really important that we don't hurt ourselves or something like this and destroy our concentration or something else. And yeah, I will make another video for it. But I think this video I will do it in German because it's a little bit harder to explain, and yeah. But I'm sure when I make my streams, I just make them in English because I like to talk in English. It's make a lot of fun. I know I have some mistakes here and there, but I just learning and trying and get better. But I hope you can still understand me, and yeah, we can grow up a little bit and talk to each other. Here I just summon Ogre, attack for the Lady Labyrinth, and it was good that I can destroy the Lady Labyrinth, but he has another one, so there was not really to do. I just thought, okay, maybe I can get Lightning Storm or I can get Feathers. It was my only hope I had. But I'm sure I can't win this game anyways without these cards. I just can only win this game with the Feather Duster and the Lightning Storm. And Giuseppe told me after this game, or not after this game, I guess after the last game, that he has Stolen Judgment at this point. So there was not really a chance. But I can still grind out here with just special summon here and there. And so he can't destroy me really. But the problem is when I just go on time, and this was the point with the rolling. With the dice rolling, and so you can see I just try to play more than like 8 or 7 minutes now to get these cards, to get Feather Duster or get Lightning Storms. If I don't get them, I will just scoop. This was my plan here really. But that was not really happening much, I should told you, or I should tell you. There was just Special Time Unicorn, get more cards from my deck so that the chance is higher to get in these cards, and yeah. I try my best to get these cards, but I did not get them. I activate the last planet here to get more cards, but this was also a misplay, I should say, because now I have no chance to get a set card. Oh, okay, I also activated here the preparation, so okay, if that make not really a difference here because I just activated preparation, but I should say that was a misplay here. Because I can't then go for Lightning Storm when I draw this card, and the last out is then only Feather Duster. But another point would be if I can activate Trust, any point I can also activate Talent to get this monster and destroy him maybe, but yeah, it will not happen there. At this point I drew Trust, I believe, but he did not activate any time effect because he is locked now with 5 spell and trap cards on the field, and so he don't need to activate the Lady Labyrinth anymore, and yeah. You can see there's a Feather Duster, but it was not in my hand, it was just on the screen. Yeah. Here happens not really much, I just protect myself and just trying to make another push here with Birth to go for Ogre, just to take over Lady Labyrinth, or just make a double here, I should say. He asked where I can special summon back with the Birth, and I say, okay, graveyard or banish. And he has another terror of the Oasis to give me a really bad card, to give me a Rysart. Yeah. This was my second Birth, I believe, and so my last resources are... He made a mistake here, I should say, because when he special summoned back the Ogre here, it's kind of a little bit, not scary, but yeah, it's scary, because when I can flip up at next turn, I can just make a double with the Lady Labyrinth, but I'm sure he will destroy the monster, and yeah, it make not really a difference here that he give me back the Ogre, but it make not really a sense that he give me back the Ogre, but yeah. I don't know why he did that. maybe he was thinking, okay, this is the only monster which has not a really good effect, and yeah, I just go for the effect. Now here I don't want to protect myself with the preparation really. I was on the feeling, okay, I will lose this game if I don't draw a Feather Duster. That's the only hope I had here, I should say that. And now we come on the time limit that I say, okay, I just try more like 2 or 3 minutes just to get the Feather Duster. If I don't get it, I will go to game 3 and have my save open. Here you can see that he just attacked, and I tried to live with preparation, but the Kashtira Scarecrow will not help me really, and yeah, there's not really a chance I had here. I'd have also not really much monster left on hand or on the deck, and at this point it's really hard to go also, and I scooped, yeah, because the judge told me, okay, there are only 14 minutes left. And we go for game 3. It was a really clear game 2 for him, I should say that. He played it really good. And also the card that can only be won was really good. And now we game for game 3. And here we are at game 3. Okay. Go for game 3 here. The good thing is I can start game 3, which is really good. And when I go starting game 3, yeah, I can make my Eraser passport again and yeah, try my best. But I should say here, I just special some Fenrir, and I made a mistake here, I should say that. Because when I use the effect of Fenrir and I know he's playing Gamma, it could hurt me really hard because he had Gamma on hand, but he did not use Gamma here at this point. I had also Theosis on hand, and if he used Gamma here, I can't use Theosis anymore because there's no other monster on the board. But he used Ash, which was really good. I just bait out the Ash, and then I have Theosis, which was really good as well. I should say it's a really hard, tricky point. Then when I use Fenrir effect, he believes, okay, I have no Theosis there, and so he used Ash on my Fenrir. But I had Theosis there, and yeah. I used also Ogre here and just want to get the trap card, because I know, okay, I can go for Unicorn and grab maybe Birth, but I don't want to get this because I have no other monster really. I just want to go, okay, let's set up Ogre, set up my trap card preparation, which is really good on this matchup, and make more pluses here, and I just go for Prosperity here to look, okay, maybe I can get one Unicorn, one Birth, and you have more options to get Birth or Unicorn as you can get Ogre or the preparations really. And I get Birth, I believe, or I get Fenrir. There was a Desires, you can't use Desires. Okay, I get Scarecrow Cash, I believe. The commentaries asked me why I don't get here a Feather Duster, and it's okay, the question, of course, but I was sure that he is still playing the Heavenly Prison, and my field was also a little bit weak if I get Duster here, and it's really weak against Gamma, because I was sure that he had Gamma on hand, and yeah, and this is the reason why I don't get Feather Duster at this point. I just go for the Scarecrow Crush, sorry for that, and just want to activate it here to get my Rise on board. I'm sure I had another trap card in hand, or another, not trap card, another Kashtira card in hand. And he made Gamma on the Scarecrow Crush, which is really okay. The reason why he did that is because when he used Gamma in his turn, I will make Goliath before under it. And here is a point, I should say that, I just want to make a short break on it. Because I say activate Ogre as well. And the point is here that I say only activate Fenrir and target his card. And then I look at my action deck and just say then effect Ogre as well. And my opponent say, okay, you don't clarify that really, but the point is, I did not say chaining 1 or chaining 2, this is what the mistake is believe, but I also say not the chain is end here or something like this, and it's just a few seconds, and he just banished directly the monster. He gave me no really chance to act with the card and give me a chance to realize, okay, there's Ogre as well. But yeah, the judges ruled for him, and I don't want to go for the edge judge here. And I also told the judge, look, I just targeted with Fenrir, the driver, and just then realized, okay, I just want to activate Ogre's Will. I did not say that the chain end here, but I did also not chaining 1 here, so it's my fault, I should say that, but it's also a little bit kind of tricky here, because I have not really a chance a second to think about that, because my opponent also banished directly the driver, but I can understand them, because Ogre would be really hard if you get Ogred, and this is the reason why I just, don't get there. Then I get for the Shangri-La, I use the effect of Shangri-La here. And I'm only scared for evenly here, I should say that. When he is evenly it would be really hard, but he is not, I believe. He used Purse of Prosperity here, going for another 6 cards. And I still have scares for evenly. But I believe he don't place evenly, or he is really unlucky and don't get evenly in game 1 or in game 3 as well. Or maybe I'm lucky, I should say that. It is way maybe as well. So yeah. And he crap out the Iron Wall, I believe. Oh no, he crap out the Iron Wall, I believe. Yep. And I was okay, Iron Wall is not really bad, because I just have monsters on the board and I just will make a little bit damage here, and yeah. He says Battle Phase there. But I know when he said Battle Phase that he has no evenly, because like he said that. He said Battle Phase, but not like if you have evenly. There's kind of difference when you say Battle Phase, end of Battle Phase evenly. There was kind of different. He said too fast and just go to Memphis 2 directly, so that there was not really a chance that I have to use any card. So, and he has skill win here for the Shang-Ira, which is not bad as well. But at this point I'm thinking about, okay, we have only 7 limits left, and he activates skill ray, which is good. And I drew for my turn the field spell, which is really good, I should say that. And now I can search for another really good cash tier monster, and also I make a lot of pressure here, because we have only 6 minutes remain, and he used skill drain. That's 1000 points lower in his replay, and I can protect myself really for big monsters, or for just attacks directly, I should say that. And here was my thought, okay, maybe I can go a little bit for more pressure. Of course, if he has cards like Punishment or something else, it's still not so bad, because I still have Theosin also on, not Theosin, Preparation also on. And I just try to go for Fenrir attack here, and he get the damage, which is really good. Because when he get the damage from Fenrir, I was sure, okay, now I will get this match, because we just have 5 minutes remain, and he will lose 2,600 points, so he have only 4,400 life points left. And if he want to make a comeback, he needs monsters. And most of the time, Labyrinth has just one big monster, the Lady Labyrinth or the other Lady Labyrinth, the wonderful Lady Labyrinth. And here I just want to go for the OTK and just special summon from the Preparation Unicorn from my hand, just try to go for the OTK. He has the trap card to special summon the Lady Labyrinth back. And at this point, he was thinking about, okay, he was getting the attacks of the Rysat and the Fenrir, and so his life points are low, and he just put it in defense so that he get not further damage, or if I have enemy control that he is dead or small. But I just know that there is Chalice set, and this is, I read Chalice here, just thought about, okay, can I still activate Chalice on the screen, and I was sure I can do that, because it says give a monster 400 attack and then negate the effect, and the effect of just give attack is more than the effect negation then. So that's the first really effect. Target if it's a monster on the field until the end of the turn that cards gains 400 attack, but this effects are negated. And I was sure you can activate it also on Saber Souls or Kappa Souls. I remember that in the past. And you can see at the face of Giuseppe here that he will lose the game now. There is not really any, he knows that he will lose this game here. And he has the punishment now. And the only option he has now is that he pop and get with Garura, another monster. He need to destroy the monster directly with the, and now he can send another Garura and throw one with Garura. The only option how he can still live in this game is with when he draw now Lady Labyrinth. But still, this is not really a big problem because, And you can see I just won the match here, and I just was get a little bit emotions because it's the first time I get top 8 really. I just had other tops with top 16, top 32 or top 64, but not top 8, and I was just really happy about it. And also I was really happy that I won the feature match at all, and I just get my interview then, and this was really, really cool, I should say that. And as I go back in this match, or January in the feature match, of course I will do that. I go back anytime there and just play that. It's make a lot of fun. I know it's kind of a little bit hard because you're a little bit under pressure, because a lot of players can see it on the screen, but I can say, okay, it's not a really big point. I just say, okay, that's really cool that a lot of players can see the plays, my deck, and also on. And I really like that. I really enjoy that. And I hope the video was really good for you. You learned a few things. I know there was not a lot of interaction so that I can explain a lot of things, but I just explained my thoughts. And the point, I should say that from the Giuseppe thoughts maybe, I know not 100% what was his thoughts, but I just try to make my best and explain it really good. And I hope you like this kind of content. I just will make more of these in the future, of course, because it makes a lot of fun to analyze matches. And like and subscribe and write in the comments below how you like this content, and we will see us on the next future videos. Have a nice day. We will see us. Bye bye.